So this topic is important to me because it's about teen takeover, and I have a teenager. So this teen takeover shit, man, is kind of sweeping. I don't want to say sweeping the nation, but it's sweeping a couple of states by storm, man. And it's getting crazy, and it's getting crazy. I'm gonna say that right now. So first of all, what is a teen takeover? I'm gonna give you the definition. A teen takeover is a social media driven phenomenon where large groups of teenagers unexpectedly swarm public areas like malls, parks, or city centers, often acting as a flash mob. These gatherings frequently lead to intense, chaotic situations, including fights, property damage, and disruption that overwhelm local police and businesses. You goddamn right. That's what the definition is. All right. So let me start this by saying this. All these kids that's out here, they not all bad. Right? I know, once social media find a hot story, you know what I'm saying? They gonna take that shit and run with it. They're gonna exploit it best way they can. All these kids are not bad. All these kids that's at these takeovers, they not tearing shit up. Some kids just want to be out there on the scene. I look at it like so when I was in high school, right? Went to high school in Montgomery County. I went to Paint Branch High School, class of '03. And when we was in like 12th grade, the thing to do was to go to University of Maryland College Park, right? And we would go down there. We would go down there because we wanted to look at the college chicks. We want to look at we want to see what being an adult's looking forward to being an adult. And we would be down there deep, but we would just be there. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't starting no shit. We would just be on the scene. And everybody knew we was young, but like nobody was fucking with us. We wasn't fucking with them. No shit like that. So I say that to say, so here in the DMV area, you know what I'm saying? Right now, well, I'll just say specifically DC. The hot spot is Navy Yard. So you got the Nat Stadium here, and then you got what they call the bullpen. It's just for the folks who don't know. You got the bullpen, which is a really, really big ass open area where, the last couple of years they be having these big ass parties and shit. It's really just a big ass outdoor area with a bunch of porta johns and a couple of fucking tables and people be partying. I mean, I guess it's cool. I ain't been. Um, and then you got like this big open area where people just want to sit, walk their dogs, fly kites, or whatever. So because it's a spot where a lot of people go to gather, whether you going in the bullpen or the Nats thing, or you just out there chilling, it's the spot for kids. So they go there and they gather and they gather and they gather. And it's always going to be one small group out of, well, let's just say it's 200 kids. Out of them 200 kids, it's going to be 20 or 25 of them kids that's down there on bullshit. And next thing you know, a fight break out to where maybe they fighting each other or maybe they fighting adults. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be that one adult be like, nigga, take your little stupid ass home. And these kids, they don't fear adults like that no more. So if they know it's 100 of them and me just saying, hey, y'all need to go home, they will attempt their best to try to jump the shit out of me or beat the shit out of me because it's like, well, who is you? It's all of us. It's one of you. How many of us can you take? You know what I'm saying? You got that place, and then you got a National Harbor. Now, the National Harbor, when that shit was happening down there, you had a combination of the teens down there tearing shit up, and then you had a combination of like the guys on like the dirt bikes and the four wheelers. They don't fuck around with that harbor. Like they spend a lot of money. They talking about putting a spear and shit up and all that shit up there. They don't fuck around with the harbor. So they shut that shit down quick. And the only way you can get down there is to drive or take the bus. And it's like a one way in, one way out. So they really could trap their ass in there if they want to. But and I also heard that they had like a team takeover at Allen Pond in Bowie, and the police had to come break that shit up. But it wasn't like no reports, nobody heard enough. But you will see these videos circulating, you know what I'm saying, of these kids, you know what I'm saying, tearing shit up, beating people up, and all of this. Number one, I will state that not all of them kids are bad. Number two, I will say some of them kids is bad as fuck. All right, some of them kids are fucking devils, man. Like we talking, you know what I'm saying, weakly parented, you know what I'm saying, not parented or fatherless households. You know what I mean? One of them things, man. That's your main ingredients to get a problem child.